it's Roxy with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about shows that are coming for spring to the West End. And looking at this list, I kind of feel like it's following the trend of Broadway, or Broadway's following the trend of the West End. Either way, not many musicals opening up. Lots of plays, but not many musicals. And I have a feeling it's the same thing over there as it is here. Musicals are just becoming prohibitively expensive to produce. And if the ticket sales are flat, then they're not going to last. And then the producers don't recoup their money. And so it goes. And the only musicals that are really staying are the ones that already have the name behind them and people keep going to them over and over and over, and they're the ones with the longevity, and therefore it's really hard for new musicals to make a name for themselves, and then they just don't last. And so it's really hard to get new musicals up and running, and so producers are less likely to take a chance on them. So I've got a couple of revivals coming, same thing here, but let me get to this list. All right. So, in January, American Psycho opened up. That's a revival. But in February, you have the unlikely pilgrimage of Harold Fry. This is about a guy who receives a letter from a friend, and then it just sets him out the door on a pilgrimage. He just keeps walking, apparently. And it's a story about life and love and second chances, and that almost sounds like a song. Life and love and second chances. I don't know. But I have not heard the music. I am not familiar with this musical. So I don't know. It could be great. I'm not going to dog Harold Fry until I hear more about the musical. All right. I'm just happy it's a new musical. All right. In April, you've got Avenue Q, another revival. I'm not happy. I've never been happy with that puppet show. But anyway, it's getting a revival. Lots of people love Avenue Q. In May, we have Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. And this is about a very determined 13-year-old boy growing up in Malawi that they're suffering from a drought, and much to the dismay of his family and village, he's determined to build this windmill and help them through this drought. And against all odds, he builds it so to help his village and his family. So, you know, that could be something. And then in June, we have Sinatra the Musical. This had been getting some Broadway buzz. And maybe they decided not to open it on Broadway. Maybe they decided to try it out in the West End first. Not that it's any easier, I don't think, to, you know, try something out in the West End. But anyway, it's opening in the West End in June. And it's a jukebox musical. Obviously, I'm sure they're going to use, you know, all the popular songs of Frank Sinatra. But it takes place New Year's Eve, 1942, at the New York City Paramount Theater. It's one of, it's sort of, I don't want to say the comeback, you know, concert of Frank Sinatra, but it's like definitely a turning point in his career, a turning point concert in Frank's career. But backstage, he has like this inner turmoil of, should I stay with my wife, Nancy? But he's also being tugged. He was really in love with the movie star, the stunning, beautiful movie star, Ava Gardner. And should I go, you know, with this new love of my life, Ava Gardner? Spoiler alert, he does end up marrying Ava Gardner later. So, you know, and spoiler alert again, it didn't last, because later on then he ends up marrying Mia Farrow. So, you know, Frank had a few loves of his life. But anyway, that's the plot of Sinatra, the musical. And then later in fall, I mean, I really couldn't find any more musicals like in between these months. Fall is Burlesque, the musical, expected to open. That's based on the popular movies that starred Cher and Christina Aguilera. I love that movie, so now they're going to try and make a musical out of it. So there you go. And the only other show that's getting a lot of buzz, and the reason I'm mentioning it now, it's not opening till summer of 2027, cool your jets, but if you want tickets, you ought to get them in May of 2026 when they actually go on sale. So that's why I'm mentioning it. Go ahead, alert, alert, alert. Get your tickets when they go on sale. May of 2026 now in a few months. I have a feeling it's going to sell out fast. It's Sunday in the Park with George, starring Jonathan Bailey and Ariana Grande as George and Dot. Yes, the Wicked Pair is pairing up for Sondheim Sunday in the Park with George. So I'm sure it's going to be a hot ticket, which is why I'm telling you now. Tickets go on sale May of 2026. I don't have much more info about the show right now. As soon as I do, I'll probably do a video on it. But that's all I could find on the show right now, is when it's opening, who it's starring, and when tickets go on sale. I guess kind of keeping it low key. I don't know. I don't know why it's a mystery. I don't know. Maybe that's just all they know about it right now. There you go. I hope you liked that. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next.